going to be teaching you how to make a healthy Alfredo chicken pasta. And this is one of my favorite. I keep going back and I keep making it again and again because it is so delicious. So for this ingredient, all we are gonna need is a cottage cheese, a small curd or large curd, doesn't matter. I have the ricotta cheese. This one is a skim ricotta cheese, high in protein. Even the cottage cheese, high in protein. And I have here a cooked chicken. So cooked chicken you can always prepare ahead of time. You can just boil it with salt and then just let it cook, and then once it cool down you can just chop it up in a bite-sized piece. And there we have that. And then here I have a good amount of garlic, and I have a fresh rosemary. It's from my garden. That's why I love doing gardening, because you get to eat fresh herb. And I also have fresh parsley and fresh basil. They're all chopped up. They're all from my garden. If you don't have fresh, totally fine. Good to run to the grocery store, grab a dry basil, dry parsley, and dry rosemary. That's all you need. And then I also have a Parmesan cheese. So you can just grab the block of Parmesan cheese. You can just grate it, but sometimes I can be lazy, so I always go ahead and buy the shredded one already, so I don't have to use my muscle and shred it. And then we also have a spinach. This one is optional. You can skip the greens if you don't like greens in your dish, but I love greens in my food. Anything I eat, I love greens. So I try to add a lot of greens when I eat or prepare meal. So you can skip that if you want to, it's fine. And I reserve some of the chicken broth that we cook the chicken with. So we're gonna go ahead and make the Alfredo sauce. And we're gonna go ahead and start making our Alfredo sauce. So here I have a ricotta cheese. You can add as much as ricotta cheese you want, but don't overdo it. I prefer to add a little bit more, so my Alfredo sauce turned very creamy and delicious. And then for the cottage cheese, I am adding a good amount of cottage cheese. It's option as well. If you want to add more, you can. It depends on how creamy you want your Alfredo sauce to be. If you have a big family to feed, you can add more sauce. It depends on the pasta and the chicken, how much you have. You know, I don't have any measurement. I'm just giving you some ideas how to make a healthy dish. So I know if you go to Olive Garden, you have you can find a good Alfredo chicken pasta, right? But those, it's in the restaurant. You don't know what they're adding it. A lot of fat in there, a lot of unhealthy stuff. But this is, if you prepare food at home, you know exactly what you are adding into your dish and what exactly you are putting into your body. So that's why I'm showing you how to make it healthy. All right, so we're going to add some of that chicken broth, and we are going to blend it all together in a smooth consistency, like very creamy. My mouth is already watering just thinking about it. So we just go ahead and do it, and then we're just gonna do a quick blend, okay? Okay. So this is how it's gonna look like so see, that's the creamy. It's very creamy. There you go. You don't need any heavy cream. The cottage cheese is what makes it Alfredo sauce, and it is packed full of good protein that you need for your body. Okay, so while I'm filming this I got one shot. If my English goes upside down, well, there is no way that I can go back and correct it, because I'm not gonna blend this 2 or 3 times to redo again and again, because I got one shot to cook this meal. So You just gotta listen through it, okay? So now we'll go ahead and boil our pasta, and then we're gonna go and all put together, and we're gonna create a very delicious meal. In the meantime, we're just adding some salt in here for my pasta, and I'm going to go ahead and start cooking the pasta. I'm gonna break it in half so I don't have to struggle with the long strains of pasta. So just throw that in there. It's up to you how much you want to add pasta. It's according to how many people in your family you are feeding. So that's good for me. Strain our pasta, and that's just waiting to mix it up with the Alfredo sauce. So we'll go ahead and heat it up the pan now. Add some olive oil in the pan. Just give it a quick mix and just saute a little bit until the garlic get that aroma. It's not raw flavor anymore. It turns brown. Just go ahead and get your spinach in there. And while it's cooking, you can go ahead and add your chopped parsley and basil, and also a rosemary. This is the time to add chicken, salt, ground black pepper, and we're going to add the sauce. We're going to add our pasta. We're going to add the Parmesan cheese. Go ahead and serve this yourself. Look at that. Ooh, that looks yummy. A little bit of chicken. Oh, can't wait to taste it. It is so good. Like I said from before, the beginning, if I messed up trying to explain the ingredient, if I miss something, there's no going back. I don't have one cut, two cut. I have only one cut. So I got to do it right. That's why I missed one of the ingredients, which is a lemon zest. So that's I showed you at the end. I have to use the zest scraper and then just zest it out a little bit, and that gives a lot of good flavor on your Alfredo sauce. So guys, why don't you go ahead and try it out and fill up your body with a good protein and a healthy food. Until then, I'm going to enjoy this. I'll see you next time.